Welcome everybody. We are excited to give you the first look inside the residences at Mandarin Oriental in Miami. This is the sales gallery right behind us. Honestly, one of the nicest sales galleries that I've ever seen and that we've toured on this channel. So we're excited to take you guys inside. But first, this is the entrance. We are right now in Brickell Key on the corner of the island, basically situated where this incredible project will be in 2029. But for now, it's this incredible sales gallery that recently launched. So you enter that beautiful gate that we just entered through, which is a beautiful facade. And you come into here, which is a nice entrance leading up to this gallery. Now this door is beautiful. You'll have really nice water features on either side. And you lead straight in here to this one-of-a-kind sales gallery. You walk in and you get the look and feel of what the building is going to be like in 2029. But for now, it's where you are arriving when you're ready to purchase a unit. This is the reception area. This is where you're sitting down, or maybe you're coming over here and you're getting drinks or hors d'oeuvres. Why not? So that way we make that experience of the residences of Mandarin Oriental all that much better. Now we're gonna show you the actual model unit, which I'm excited to show you, but that's gonna be at the end of the video. First things first, this was the entrance that you saw here. We're gonna show you down this way. Down this hall, you have the 3 closing rooms and the immersion room where you can fully immerse yourself with this project and why it's so special. This is the gallery room with a beautiful door to enter an incredible space. Floor-to-ceiling windows overlooking those bay and city views. And this is where the building is going to be. This is the model right here, showing you exactly what this will look like in 2029. These 5 acres of land are gonna have a lot to uncover here. The building itself will be 228 residences, this south tower here. The smallest unit starts at 2,300 square feet for $4.8 million. And the units only get larger and larger from there, leading all the way to the penthouse, which will have 7,500 square feet under AC, 5,000 total square footage on the exteriors, and it has its own pool. Both penthouses actually, because there's 2 of them, and they're going for $49.9 million. But if you decided that you wanted to merge the penthouses and buy one penthouse, you could do that for $100 million. And that will honestly be the best penthouse in all of Miami. I guarantee that. Yes, George, you have a question.
How many square feet would it be if you merge it?
So if you merge the 2 penthouses on top, you will have a total of 25,000 square feet. 15,000 will be living and 10,000 will be those outside terraces. And you'll have 1 pool that will be for that entire upper floor. But like, look at that. Up there, you could tell that it's a world of its own, and it actually is. You know why? Because this building is actually broken down to in collections. So we have 4 collections, but the penthouse is not even considered a collection because if it's a world of its own. That's what I was getting to. There's 4 collections. Collection number 1 starts at the bottom, and that has 5 residences per floor. And then we go to collection 2, which will have 4 residences per floor. And then we go to collection 3, which will have, George, how many? 3 residences per floor. And then we go to the last and final collection where you only have 2 residences per floor. And get this, the ones in the collection number 4, those go for 18 or $20 million. And they have 5,800 square feet of interior space. This building, what I think is unique is that the smallest unit is 2,300 square feet. So these are really homes. These are actually homes. And what makes it so unique, even more unique, is that every unit has a forever view. That's what they're calling it here, a forever view. What does that mean? What does that mean? Just think about it, forever view, meaning that this view that you see will be forever. And you have those unbelievable Brickell skyline views. You have the water views. You have the view of Key Biscayne. You are in the corner of Brickell Key. You are on the corner of the island, overlooking views that you can't get anywhere else. I've never seen, honestly, when this is done, there's probably not gonna be any other view like it. All of that to also mention all the amenities. The amenities of this building are spectacular. And you know, before we get into that, actually, you probably saw that there is another building on this model, and it's because this is actually the hotel component. Now, more details on that will come at the beginning of 2025. So I can't give you all the deets on this, but what I can tell you is that on site, there will be 3 restaurants with a Michelin chef. You have 7 pools, and the list of amenities continues on and on. So let's cut to the B-roll. The residences at Mandarin Oriental have some exceptional amenities. Of course, we mentioned there are 7 pools in total. 3 of them are on level 4. On level 4, where we have the indoor-outdoor lap pool, the lagoon pool, and the ocean pool. And by the way, I have to mention that the lagoon pool has private casitas right by the pool. And of course, there's a private dining room with a chef's kitchen and outdoor dining right by the pools too. Now we also have a game room, indoor golf simulator, the multi-use sports court, a lounge, a co-working lounge, and we have to mention that there is a fitness atelier on this 4th floor and a children's play area. And now we take it to the 5th floor, where you actually have the hotel pool, the sunset pool, a hot tub, children's splash pad, a wading pool, gardens, another restaurant, and we can't forget that there's a reflective pond with the unbelievable tea pavilion. Whew, I'm out of breath, because those are a lot of amenities to name. There's so much that this building offers that I actually ran out of breath when I was describing it to you. But now we enter the model unit. This is what I'm most excited to show you, because this is going to give you a great feel of what it's going to feel like in 2029 when the building is completed. You walk in here and you get a really nice sense of the space. First, we'll start with the kitchen. And I want to mention that all the interior designs were done by Tristan Auer. But the finishes are next level. They're unbelievable, beautiful marble backsplashing countertops. You notice the marble in the back is book matched. The cabinetry is so nice and nice to the touch as well. You'll have an option of cabinetry to choose from, but those options you have to come in to find out what they are. Now, as well, you have Gaggenau appliances. You have 2 ovens over here. You have a coffee maker, and of course, a wine fridge here, and the panel-ready dishwasher right next to the sink. And if you thought that there wasn't a fridge, you were wrong, because the fridge is right here. It's a panel-ready refrigerator and freezer, beautifully appointed. Now this kitchen is right off of the formal dining room, and this is where you're feeling the 11-foot ceilings, which every unit will have. This formal dining room is actually quite large. I love the light fixture that they chose here too. It's really, really nice. Everything kind of goes well together. The floors are travertine flooring. You will have 3 other options to select from, but again, when you're here in person, we'll be able to give you those options. The formal dining leads out to the family room. In the family room here, you have these floor-to-ceiling glass windows and doors looking out to those views. Now, the average sized terrace for these residences is about 1,000 square feet. Now, every residence will have a different size balcony because of the curvature of the exterior of the building. I mean, that's what makes this building so special. And the curvature was done specifically for airflow. So you're getting that aesthetically pleasing exterior, and you really get a sense of like a unique balcony on each residence, which I think is great. Now this space goes out to the balcony space, but also overlooks those forever views. Right here, we're looking at Fisher Island. We're looking at South Point. We're looking at the Key Biscayne Bridge. And then I look to my right over here and I see that Brickell Life, where you can walk everywhere and everything is downstairs. You get the reference. But these doors go out to that balcony. It's a great space to entertain. And there will be a kitchenette on all the balconies as well, which is a really unique offering. Now we come over here. Let's show you what the bedroom and the bathrooms are going to look like. This right here, so you know, they did really nice portals. They're calling these portals, leading into these beautiful hallways. Now this portal leads right into the built-out closet, which the closets will be built out to look like this. My favorite is the herringbone wallpaper on the ceiling with that beautiful ceiling design. But notice the cabinetry, the LED lighting, the perfect place for your shoes. Put your shoes right here, perfectly displayed. And then a nice glass door to give even more. And then here I'd have a perfect display for purses. Your purses can go right here. Notice the detail in between with the sconces and the leather detail in the back is really nice. And then more space here for suits. You have an island in the middle with a glass top, perfectly place. You can display your watches and everything right here. You can pull out, have your watches there. This is really nicely thought out. And then you'll notice as well, right here, you have that leather on the side of the island. The details in this walk-in closet are really, really nice. Tristan Auer did an amazing job. So we'll come down this way into this portal to the bathroom. Where you notice right here, you have a really unique and beautiful travertine in this bathroom. And then you lead here to where you see the vanities with a beautiful stone top, stone separator in the middle, and then you'll see with the sconces in the middle, the details. I mean, you don't see these details in many buildings. I love how the fixtures come out of the walls with the marble on the backsplash. The details are there. It's unbelievable, the cabinetry. I love the feel. Over here you have the water closets, a private water closet. There's marble throughout the entire walls of the bathroom. We come down this way and you actually have a sauna. The sauna is for the larger residences. Just want to note that for the larger residences, those are the ones that come with the sauna. And then you lead to the wet room where you have a huge room to get wet. I guess that's why they call it a wet room. You have your tub right here. You have the marble throughout the entire walls. And right here, it's not finished because they're about to fully finish. They're gonna put a beautiful marble stone here. So that'll be here obviously when you come, but just know that that's gonna be there. Shower, rain showers up above. It's a really big shower. Come this way. Now we have to show you where you're spending a third of your life. That's very important, right? I mean, think about that. If you really go to thinking, you spend a third of your life in a room, it has to be a room that's special. You have the portal leading into the primary suite with your midnight bar here. Continues down this way, another portal, and we're in the primary suite. Look at this, high ceilings, a beautiful bed here. I actually love this bed frame. It's absolutely beautiful, goes up to the ceiling. The two, of course, nightstands. And then we're in the corner with the floor to ceiling windows and doors that look out to those forever views of the water. You get water everywhere. Water is everywhere. How unique. And of course, from the primary suite, you have access out to that huge terrace. But this room is really nice. Honestly, this is an important room. And it's big enough so you can put a seating area as well. Obviously, you will know every unit will have a different size because obviously the residences vary in size, but this gives you a good idea. Now, I also want to mention the detail on the bed frame here. Beautiful LED lighting coming up, giving a nice aesthetic look. And I love that sconce there. I mean, the details, again, it's all in the details in a project like this. And Swire nailed it. That's the entire sales gallery. We showed you everything in here. It's like you were actually with us in a presentation in person. But let me tell you, the video, George and I may have done a great job of depicting these spaces, but there's nothing like actually visiting the space in person and feeling the water like if it's right there. And that's what it feels like. Another thing that we need to show you in this video is the location. We need to talk to you about that. Now, I've mentioned that we're in Brickell Key and we're in the corner of the island, so we get to really take advantage of these forever views, because in reality, this is the only place where you'll get something like that. And this is what the terrace is gonna look like, by the way, a huge terrace, right? Like we mentioned, on average, about 1,000 square feet. Every unit is different. But the location is incredible. Look at this, right behind us is Brickell. You cross the bridge and you're in Brickell. You're living that Brickell life. You're steps away from everything. You're close to everything. You get to take advantage of the best views and scenery in all of Miami, yet you're close to the hustle and bustle. Brickell Key is a little bit more peaceful, which is something that I love, right? You have a 1.2 mile walking path around the entire island where you see people, and I'm looking at them right now, walking their dogs, walking with their kids, with the strollers and everything. There's parks in the middle of the island. There's a place to get some food on the island. There's everything that you need would be here on the island, but in addition to that, you just cross the bridge and you're in the Brickell. Amazing location, and honestly, all of these buildings you see on the water here, they're all older. This building is new and will be one of the newest buildings that will be on the water like this in Brickell. Now, that sounds like a great project to me, and I think you guys just witnessed it yourself. But if either of you watching this video are interested in seeing this project in person, or want to maybe buy a unit here, reach out to me directly. Thank you so much to Lily Pardo for giving us access and showing us this spectacular sales gallery at the residences at Mandarin Oriental. And this is the best building coming to Miami. We will see you next time. And oh, I have to note, built by Swire. They did an amazing job. Bye. Thank you so much for watching the tour. If you like what you're watching here, we got a few other videos for you to watch. We do them every single Sunday. We got one property tour right here and the most recent one right over here. And make sure you go down and subscribe as well, and we'll see you in the next video.